Let's see the SAS criterion for congruence of triangles. This is the statement. If two triangles have two sides and the included angle of the one equal to the corresponding sides and the included angle of the other, then the triangles are congruent. So according to this statement, we have two triangles. We'll call them triangle ABC and triangle DEF. We have two triangles in which two pairs of corresponding sides are equal. Two pairs of corresponding sides are equal. So we'll say side AB of triangle ABC is equal to side DE of triangle DEF, and side AC of triangle ABC is equal to side DF of triangle DEF. So we have two pairs of equal sides. Now, which is the angle included between these two sides AB and AC? AB and AC. AB and AC are the sides of triangle ABC. These two sides include angle A. That is, these two sides contain angle A. Similarly, the sides DE and DF of triangle DF contain angle D or include angle D. This is the angle included by these two sides. Angle A is the angle included by the sides AB and AC. Angle D is the angle included by the sides DE and DF. So it's known that the included angles are equal. That is, angle A is equal to angle D. So if such an information is true in two triangles, then the two triangles are congruent by the SAS congruence criterion. So given this information, we need to prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. This is often referred to as the SAS axiom because it does not have a proof in the real sense. This is an activity or an experiment. So by the way of this activity, we realize that the two triangles coincide and hence they are congruent to each other. So for this, we basically need to have cardboard cutouts of triangle ABC and triangle DEF. We need to place triangle ABC over triangle DEF in a particular way. We'll see how. To see the proof here, place triangle ABC over triangle DEF such that A falls on D and AB falls along DE. But what do we have? AB is equal to DE. So when you place it in such a way that AB falls along the DE, since AB is equal to DE, B will fall on E. Correct? You're placing it such that A falls on D. You're going to lift this triangle and place it over this, so that the vertex A coincides with vertex D. And also so that AB falls along DE. But AB is equal to DE. So what will happen? B will fall on E. B falls on E. We also know that angle A is equal to angle D. So on the other side, you will see that AC will fall along DF. because angle A is equal to angle D, you will see that AC falls along DF. But AC is equal to DF. See here, AC is equal to DF. So that means C will fall on F. The vertex C will fall on the vertex F. So we've seen that vertex B falls on E and vertex C falls on F. So this means AC and DF, they coincide with each other. AC and DF coincide with each other. So by this way, what happens? BC will coincide with EF. Because B falls on E, C falls on F, BC will coincide with EF. So finally, we see that triangle ABC coincides with triangle DEF. This says, or this proves that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF.